Hoi, ik ben Sterre en vandaag gaan we mijn haar bijkleuren en korter maken.
Okay, this is Sterre and she wants a new bob and she wants to work out the outgrow. Will you turn for you and the rest of the world to show how your hair is now? Thank you very much. Hello friends on YouTube, go do Sterre's hair and she needs a new hair color because the outgrow is large and she wants the bob a little bit shorter but so that it look like Marilyn Monroe again. Flip the hair away. Start with my neck paper as I always do. And put on the protection. This cape I love for now because yeah, it suits her very, very much. Start with cutting and the first thing I'm going to do is wet her hair. Run the moisture through the hair. Start by parting over the center line, onto the skull bone, and I'm going to do the cut with a hot scissor, and I will put this on 120 degrees because her hair is called bleached, so then I need some protection. Krulletjes aan de boven en onderin, hè? Dus gaan we deze lijn zitten.
Ja, gewoon.
Dat is wel mooi.
Zo'n 5 centimeter op, zit dat het?
Ja, zeker wel.
Ja.
Ik denk wel 7, denk ik. Dan zit je mooi.
Het is een stuk af.
Dan is het echt helemaal
Ik
top.
vind het ook mooi.
Now I parted the hair over the skull bone, so now I turn on so you can see what I'm going to do. And first I'm going to set out a guideline because she wants her curly hair, so I had to loose the hair because otherwise when I pull on it, it gets too high, and she wants the front to be longer. First line I set out with a normal scissor. So now I've got myself a guideline. Get to my TC1 care cut of jugular. Now I pull the hair and set out my first line. Then I take the sides to the center, so I get my first line to the front. Copy this line of the skull bone, so I'm certain that it is the same line as the chin line, so I'm also certain that this will suit her very much. And we give it a lot of volume and make use of the space it brings. Lift the hair up a bit, just to get more curly effect in it. And like Marilyn Monroe, there were no thinning systems at that time, so we get blunt lines. This gives also more curly effect. Take my first new line on it, it's about 1 centimeter. And when I work in the skull lines, I always be certain that it gets to the front. Now be sure there's a rounding and use the rounding, so I need some more length, otherwise this gets too short, but still work in the same lines. Next, the second line on the baseline is a little bit longer, about 1 centimeter, it's about a finger thick. Go to the other side, free the hair. Moisten it again. Pull it over the center line, watch where my baseline is, and connect the line. the nice thing about the care cut of Jaguar is that the ends will be sealed for more than 4 months. So her hair will stay in wonderful condition. Control the lines. Put both sides on the center line. Watch if they are the same length, and they are. So I'm certain that I have all parts the same. Getting to the next layer. And this I do layer after layer. Get on the center. I change this, of course, and then to the other side. And on this side, I bend her hair fingers to the left side. So I get also the same curve in it. Now we go to the sides. Starting on the left side. Part hair. And when I take the skull lines as base lines, it's very easy to find the other lines again, because now I get in the same line, copy this line, this is the opposite line. And the opposite lines come from the eyebrow bone, this line, and that's this line. So always use the lines of the person that's in the chair. Again, pull the hair to the back, find the line of cutting. Then take the hairs to the back, pull them on the line of cutting. Make sure you stay in the same lines. Dat is wel grappig allemaal.
Ook.
Ja, leuk. And now I've cut myself a natural fall. You can see it on this line, but I must be sure that this line also connects to this line. So I get on the center line, take the hairs over. Otherwise, when she goes swimming, this will be a little bit longer. Now you can see there's not much what lays over this line, but when you would go swimming, or she would go swimming, you could see this, and I don't want that. So this I cut in a freehand style, just to be sure that it connects when the hair lays over. Nou, ik een stuk mooier kijken, als hoe mooi die lijn is.
Dat is inderdaad veel mooier. Voelt echt wel mooi.
Ja, beter hè? Dat is echt wel heel veel beter. Again, part the hair in the chin lines. Wet it a bit.
Voelt echt wel mooi.
Ja, beter hè? Dat is echt wel heel veel beter. Again, part the hair in the chin lines. Wet it a bit. Start on the center line. And pull it down in the line of parting. So I'm certain that the front stays long. And the condition of the hair is by cutting a lot better. not by the products. So there you can see the strength of a hot scissor.
Dat is wel echt waar. En ik merk dat maar het heel langer goed blijft.
Ja, absoluut. Er is ook niks gelogen aan.
Nee, maar ik kon me eerst niet voorstellen.
Nee. Er zijn ook een hoop kappers die zich dat niet voor kunnen stellen.
Ja.
En eigenlijk laten ze daarmee een heel belangrijk onderdeel liggen, namelijk de liefde voor het vak. Want als je het zou proberen, dan zou je ook ontdekken.
De eerste die ik ken die met deze techniek knipt.
Ja, nou ja, dit is niet een techniek, maar een schaar natuurlijk. Ik kreeg spontaan een flitsje, zei je.
Ja. Wat is dat?
Ja, dat is een flitslamp die flitst eigenlijk met een sensor. Maar dat maakt niks uit. In the meantime, we're talking about this scissor because the persons I cut with this scissor have more and better hair, and they will certainly come back to you. So it would be something to think about when you do long hair. I don't use it on short hair. Sometimes on men's hairstyles, especially when the upper hair gets ultra thin, then I use it. But normally I wouldn't use it on men's hairstyles. It's just for women.
Vorige week had ik zo'n slechte haarweek dat ik bijna op het punt stond om het mezelf af te knippen.
Dan wil ik het ook vullen als je dat gaat doen. Dan moet je doen waar ik bij ben dan.
Ja, oké.
Dan kan ik er altijd nog iets van maken. Now our hair feels wonderful again. So now I need to connect the front. So I show you how I do that. Take all the hairs from the fontanelle to the front. And just a small part in the center I take off. Now I'm also certain that I've got all the hairs cut. And then I can make her a bleach. Now I made myself a bleach. I put in a plaque system. This is the system I put in. Mix this in a bowl and put in a Vario blonde because Vario blonde takes away the yellow tones of her natural color. Mix it with 30 volume, that's 9%. When I bring it on the length, I will put an extra conditioner in, and that on violet base. This will be from Lakme products. Start supplying all the natural fall. First set in the outgrow. Do this on both sides. Take a centimeter on it. Lay it on the part I set in. And so I do centimeter by centimeter. Till I've got all the hairs bleached. You can see how dark her natural color is. Her natural color is about a 5-1, a bit ashy. And because she is a 5, you have to use 9%, otherwise it don't bleach that well. And while I put on the bleach, I want to thank you for the 50 million views on YouTube. It's a lot. Thank you for that, because you make it possible to work.
Zeg je maar 15 miljoen?
50 million. 50 million views. It's a cameraman is also here, because he is from Max TV. And that's a Dutch television broadcast. And they're going to make a special about what I'm doing. So he asked me how much views I had.
Wat doe je nog hier dan, joh, met 50 miljoen views?
Yeah, I need to go to the States. I'll give you a view of him, so you can see what he's doing. Hey, wave. Okay, coming back to my model. Coming to the last part. And then I will put on my famous carton wax. It's a bit to protect the skin and to get rid of all the heat between the plastic foil and the bleach. Go back, control it one more time. Make sure there's enough bleach everywhere. Come to my carton wicks, pull them apart. Just lay them over the contour line. Around the ears. And a little bit on top. Put out my protection. And the wonderful thing about the plastics foils is that, yeah, they are wonderful to work with. Your cape stays clean. And you give all the hair the same temperature because it's heated by the skin. Flip it over and knot it. So in about 20 minutes we're back. In the rest over of my bowl, I told you I would put in other conditioner, about the eating spoon. This I mix into the product so it stays smoothie, and afterwards I can put it in the length. Now Sterre has been in the bleach for 20 minutes, and you can see already that it's the same blonde as in the length. If I wet it, you get the same blonde color. I just supply a little bit water on there, and I go into my bowl again, and there I put in the deep conditioner. So I told you and showed you. And this I bring on the hair. Just gently massage it in. Not too warm water, I rinse it out. Niet te warm. For the perfect blonde, silver shampoo, gonna wash the hair. This reduces the yellow tones a lot. rinse this out. Now I'm going to make a combination. First put in the black system. And over that I will do a conditioner on violet base. And that I massage in for 3 minutes. Put the black system also over the skin. That reduces the heat. And then I'll take a conditioner on violet base and put it over the product. Lekker cool hè, het product.
Ja, het ruikt ook best lekker.
Ja, dat is echt een fijn product. Hè? This nurses the hair wonderful. And brings also new shades in the hair. You can see the parts that from natural colors are lighter, get a lighter tone. And the condition of the hair is now wonderful. It's ultra smooth, just like an eel. Put off the protection and dry the hair with a towel. Make sure there's no water in the ears. Lift the head up. Take away as much water as possible. The product I'm going to use before I go blow drying is to set on the roots and pull it into the length of the hair. It's from David Gray, it's a silver toner. Het is ook een heel mooi product voor Max-kijkers.
Ik hoor een piep.
Hè? Ik hoor een piep, ja. David Gray you supply on the roots. It's a conditioner and power boost. This product comes through the hair, just gently combing. You can see the condition is wonderful. And start blow drying in the neckline. Take a medium brush. And start drying in the neckline. Now for so far blow drying. Now Sterre loves classic styles, so what I'm going to use is a new spray of Attitude. It's a dry shampoo. And it makes combing again a lot easier. Then you comb through the hair. And now I'm going to make it a real American hairstyle. by giving it a lot of volume. Go till I get on the skull bone. Deeper I don't have to go. And with a nail brush, I gently lay the hairs back. Then with a nail comb, take the hairs a little bit up. This is just a test, it's not real.
NL Alert 4 december 2017 1 voor 12. CONTROLEBERICAT. Uw telefoon is juist ingesteld voor NL Alert. U hoeft niets te doen. Meer informatie op www.nl-alert.nl.
Ja, die zou ik ook moeten krijgen dan.
Ja, jij ook. Als het goed is wel. With a nice nursing hairspray, I mean this classic look looks ultra sexy. And now she looks like Marilyn Monroe again. Thank you for watching at my YouTube channel. Thank Sterre for being my model. And we'll see each other next time. Make photos of it. And I think she looks ultra sexy. Come on baby, let's rock.
Happy?
Yes, very happy.
Ja, heb je het goed gezien ook?
Ja, ik heb het net gezien op het schermpje. Ja. Het is weer helemaal blond.
Hij kan wel wat, hè?
Ja, zeker. Een soort haarmagie.
Haarmagie. Foto.